Let's do this thing. All right. Go live. Man, it's crazy. It's 11:30 here, but it still seems pretty dark. I don't know. I guess it is. It's before noon, so this window faces west, so probably why it's not super bright. But didn't want to make folks wait any longer. We have waited long enough for this rip. Let me double check that all these tags went through. All right, James needs a tag. And we're good to go. All right, sweet. I just saw that pop through. Yes, you are, John. Welcome. Happy Saturday. This will be my last break for at least a little bit. What'd you miss? You didn't miss anything. You're first in here. You didn't miss a thing. No, this was yesterday's break. It didn't fill. But we finally got it. That's the downside. These jumbos are so expensive, and so the teams look like they're more expensive just because I don't have a bunch of blasters and stuff up here. It's like, I bet you if that was a hobby box and I put like 4 more retail boxes, it would snap fill. It's just because it looks like it's more, but in reality, you're getting more bang for your buck with this break right here. But I get it. It's all marketing. And the fact that this sat overnight just makes me feel a little bit more excited about it. Let me grab some thick top loaders. I'll be right back. What's missing to close? We just did a mini to close. But there were the Nationals, the Tigers, Red Sox, Phillies, Marlins, and Angels. So, I mean, obviously the Nationals are a gigantic team. The Tigers are a really big team with 25 Bowman with McGonigal. Red Sox have Christian Campbell in there. They've got Franklin Arias in there. Like, there were some good teams still out there. And the only one that was over $100 was the Nationals. So I got a good feeling, because I tried to price this super, super fair. And what's crazy is some of the teams that I expected not to go down did, and the ones that I expected to snap close didn't. It's funny how all that works. But I got some mail yesterday. I was gonna wait to open it, but I opened it late last night. To go along with the Pete Golden Mirror, I also picked up the Lindor Golden Mirror SSP. Can't go wrong with some super short prints and some other things that came in. Julio, Walcott, and a blue Jazz Chisholm Jr. rookie auto. Nice little trio there. But I depart for Chicago on Tuesday, and obviously shipping tomorrow, so I'll probably just take Monday off and use that as a prep day before I leave, you know. Take care of a bunch of stuff around the house before I hit the road or take to the skies. But yeah, we'll start off with the mini. I'll give it about 1 more minute for everybody to jump in here. We only got 5 people in here, but I get it. It's noon on a Saturday, nearly noon my time, so 2 p.m. Eastern. I get it. Some folks are busy doing things, so hopefully we can have some people come over here and hang out if they're not doing anything, or if they are busy, they can jump in here later and be like, oh my gosh, I just hit a nuke. Also just realized that my border is you can kind of see the bottom a little bit. Or am I crazy? Yeah, there we go. Whenever I have the bottom scroll bar up, you can't, but Boo Mets, boo you, Dana. All right, well, been live for right about 5 minutes. What do you guys say we get started with this mini to close? So here's who I've got in spots for the mini to close. I've got John in 1, Andrew in 2, Chris in 3, Rebecca in 4, Billy in 5, Phil in 6, Mario in 7, Roland in 8, Austin in 9, and Billy in spot 10. So reminder, whoever comes in first out of 5 randoms will get the Washington Nationals, second the Detroit Tigers, third the Bo Sox, fourth the Icky Phillies, fifth the Marlins, sixth the Angels, and then 7th through 10th. I do have 2025 Topps Heritage Hobby Packs. And now they're out there. All right, so let's randomize this, folks. Best of luck. I really hope somebody nails the Nationals and we hit just a gigantic auto. Just as icing on the cake because I know that this break took longer to fill than we all expected. So hopefully somebody hits a frickin' nuke right here. Good luck, all. 1, 2, 3, 4, and lucky number 5. Paul is nailing the Washington Nationals. All right, so I won't have eyes on the chat for just a minute, but Paul, you'll get the Washington Nationals. Mario with the Detroit Tigers. Billy, you've got the Bo Sox. Chris, you've got the Phillies. Billy with the Marlins. And Austin, you've got the LA Angels. So give me 1 second here. I'm doing this so I can update this bottom scroll bar. And then last but not least. Alright, so now I can pull this over and update our bottom scroll bar. Trying to do this quickly because I know folks you have waited long enough for this break to run. I don't want to delay it any longer. For those of you who did not hit a team, but you did hit a pack, if you want to either A, give me a general location of the pack you want, or if you just say random, I'll grab one for you. Like I said, I still haven't heard, even from the last box, nobody's told me if they've hit, an auto or a relic or anything, so I don't know what's been pulled. But here's the big list, and then here's the mini up again, so folks know. So 7th through 10th, Roland, John, Andrew, and Rebecca. If you guys could give me a general location for your pack. If not, I will pick a random. I'll get some bags ready, and these will ship with your package this week. Roland. Andrew. Middle bottom, you got it rolling. Give me 1 sec. I gotta finish making one more bag, and then I'll swap the camera back over. I know it sucks not hitting on these. I was hoping that we could fill without a mini. Please tag for main. This is the main as well, Roland. Like I said on the main post, we're running this to start. All right, so bottom, middle, bottom. There's 4 rows here. I'm going to go right here on the bottom. All right, so John, Andrew, and Rebecca, if you can give me a general location or if you want a random. I haven't seen anything else, so I'll give you another minute or so, and then we'll get started with the main break. Or if somebody wants to give me a location. Got 4 columns here. The left and right columns are a little bit taller than the middle 2. Once we decide these last 3 packs, we get started. Can we what? I'm not sure what you're asking. Rebecca, I need a pack location. Oh, 2? All right, 1, 2. All right, John and Andrew, I need your 2. And then we're starting with the main break. Or if somebody else wants to pick for them and we'll get started with this, let me know. Again, off the mini, Paul hit the Nationals, Mario hit the Tigers, Billy hit the Red Sox, Chris hit the Phillies, Billy hit the Marlins, and Austin hit the Angels. Anybody can pick. I haven't seen anything. I just don't want to be the one who picks, so there's not any, oh my gosh, you intentionally picked me a bad pack kind of thing. So if somebody wants to give me 1 pack for John and 1 pack for Andrew, and then we'll start with the main break. I think Roland left. I know you guys want to rip. I do too. We've got 2 people in here. I need a pack location for John and 1 for Andrew. And we'll get started with the main break. So if anybody wants to pick a pack for them, we'll get started with the rip. We're up to 5. Bottom left, cool. Yeah, Roland, I thought you left. And I was like, oh no, because we went down to 1 viewer, and I was like, I hope he didn't just leave. All right, there's 1. I need a pack for Andrew. If somebody could please give me a location. I'm watching, can't hear. Okay, no worries, Rebecca. I'm waiting on somebody to give me 1 more pack location for Andrew. And then we'll pick the Jet Collection, and then we're ripping. Top right. Easy. Thank you, John. Now we will get started. All right. Let's get these out of the way. And let's grab these. I need a number 1 through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, both of you picked up right. Nice. I really don't understand why it just gets super like washed whenever I pull those boxes out. I don't understand it. First number I see, whether it be on YouTube or Facebook, 1 through 11. John 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who could have expected that? Bottom left. All right, and then for integrity purposes, that is an empty box. Now, like I said, this is my last break until I don't know when. So hopefully we can finish off with a bang. And of course, I'll be shipping tomorrow. Here's the list one more time in case you're just now jumping in. We just finished the mini. And here is everybody's teams. If you want to take a quick screenshot. Confirm that yo teams are yo teams. And we'll do this thing. All right, let's rock and roll. This break took a little while to fill. But we're going to hit some monsters. Best of luck, everybody. Sorry for it being a little bit darker. It's noon here in Utah, so and this window behind me faces west. So that's why usually when I break later in the day, it's a lot brighter, obviously, because the sun is setting and it comes in from there. But right now it's directly above me, so not getting a ton of light. But I still got my other light over here, but I think we should still be able to see everything just fine. Let me check something real fast. Super speedy. 1 second. Let's do it. Then friendly reminder, this is a paper spot break with the jumbo. So any non-numbered, non-hit paper will be auctioned. Like Scooble, Judge, Merrill, Rookie of the Year favorites, Dylan Cruz, Penny. We got numbered paper right here. Rosario, Lynn, and Hayden Alvarez for the Los Angeles Angels. 292 of 299. Already starting off strong with a mini team. Austin, this is yours. Yeremy Cabrera, first chrome. Jack Lines, Mike Trout. Oh, we got 3 in the back. Casas and Clase. So used to ripping the megas lately with the 2 numbered cards in the back. Or I'm sorry, the 2 base cards all the way back. I try to shout people out whenever I notice it, but today is Garrett's birthday. So if you're feeling nice, give him a little message or something. I try to always shout out people on their birthdays. Alright, well, at least a good plus is we've already got a numbered card out of the blaster, which is a plus. Let's see if we can get a numbered card and an auto, maybe. Or even a numbered chrome with it, too. Alright, Shane McClanahan. That looks extra shiny back there. It might be a refractor to 499. Matt Olson, Adley, Cam Smith, number 56, Anderson Brito, Sanbria, Hagen Smith. Oh, we do have a refractor. Come on now. Nice. Owen Wild, 314 of 499. Tampa Bay Rays, James. Nice arm in the Rays system. So I was like, that does look a little extra shiny. I'm a big refractor guy. I try to buy them when I see them out of Bowman and Bowman Chrome, just because they're not, it's numbered, it's a plus. Bobby, Churio, and Nick York. I feel like it's tough to beat, especially for like big names. Like I have a couple of Ohtani refractors. Like it's nothing crazy, but an Ohtani, a little extra shiny, same classic design and numbered. Tough to beat. Alrighty, Luis Angel Acuna, Matt Chapman, Sajasi, Randy Arozarena, Cobb Hightower, Kadeem Diao, Blake Walters, Sammy Stafura, young Carlos Lara, Seager, Adames, and Vlad. 3 packs to go in the blaster, but the 2 big boxes are right there, them big jumbos. And of course a repack, why not? In case we don't hit anything good out of there, we will hit something nice out of the repack. Will Smith, Juan Soto, Schwellenbach, Greatness Loading McGonigal, Kalaz, Aaron Estrada, Ed Glean, Sunstrom, Reptilian, Owen Wild. This is an Owen Wild blaster for sure for James. Altuve, Amador, and Lubab. But the numbered refractor will stay. I will say this. I am hoping that we pull a big Kevin McGonigal auto and a big James Wood or Dylan Cruz auto. That's what I'm hoping for today. Haven't hit a big one of either yet. And both were mini teams, so I wouldn't mind, getting a big ROI for someone. Ketel Marte, King Tuck, William Contreras, Rockstar Rookies, Roki Sasaki, Max Clark, John Exton Garcia, Jack Lines, Zaire, nice Slade Caldwell for AZ, Chris Sale, Caden Dana, and Frederick Freeman. I got a feeling this is going to be one of those breaks where I'm yapping to myself for a while. We only got 3 people in here. It is a busy Saturday for most, it appears. But if anybody's watching this later this evening, I hope you had a great Saturday. Odds are it will be better than mine. Hopefully Ashley isn't watching because we have to go to Ulta and Bath and Body Works. Thankfully, it is to return some things, but regardless of the fact I have to go. I know, Dana, but at least I'm typically talking to other people while I'm doing it and not just sitting here solo. But I'm hoping we can pull some cool stuff and hopefully get some more people in here, get the chat fired up. Like I said, because this will be my last break for a little bit, and I want to finish strong. Alrighty, Bryce Happa, Tatis, Mason Wynn, VIP Christian Moore, Bryce Rainier, Jeremy, Bo Walker, Andrew Painter, Will Simpson, Kumar, Arenado, and Wheeler. Well, we got 2 numbered cards, 1 chrome, 1 paper out of the blaster. Let's see if we can get some ink out of the mega. Well, obviously, Dana, I didn't think I had to say that. Obviously, they're all mine. How do you think I keep this wonderful, wonderful face? Alright, let's do it. Hoping for a red rookie out of the base packs. That's really the big highlight you can pull from the base packs, but of course, out of the Mojo packs, we can pull some real cool things. You know, we still haven't hit yet an image variation. Would not mind that. And hashtag soft hands. You get it. Belly, Ozzy Albies, Zach Neto, Robert Calaz, Aaron Estrada, Pablo Montilla, Loma Vita, Salvi, and Yelich. It's been a while since the whole soft hands thing has come about. A lot of folks who used to be a part of the crowd kind of. Once they win Rookie of the Year, Rebecca, so end of the season. Lindor, Machado, Julio, Max Clark, John Nexton Garcia, Arun, Aiden Miller, Tavares, Brian Reynolds, and Logan Gilbert. How about that boy, Nick Kurtz, hitting 4 bombs yesterday? First rookie to ever do it. 20th player in MLB history. So I like some of the things, but the store itself just drives me crazy. My nose goes nuts. Or Elvis, Haesung Kim, Jace Young, Bryce Rainier, Jeremy, Leo, Peyton Eels, Cade Horton, DeGrom, and Abrams. Come on, give us the dadgum Jesus made first Bowman Chrome. Haven't seen him yet. Alrighty, Ellie, Sedan, Gunnar Henderson, Jack Caglione, Sammy Stafura, Mitch Jebb, Nate Nankill, Cam Sullivan, River Ryan, and Yamamoto. Yeah, dude, I'm half the time, especially if she's just doing a return, I'm like, I'm gonna stay in the car. If you want to walk around, have fun. All right, now time for the fun packs. Give us some big names. Alrighty, speaking of big names, how about Big Christmas? Jean Kenzie Noel, Jace Young, rookie, 2 for 2. Bryce Happa, Drew Romo, Rookie of the Year favorites. And nice, John Nexton Garcia for the Bo Sox, Boston. Billy, another mini team. I'll put a Big Christmas and Jace Young on the Mojo rookies. Let that last pack sit there for just a moment. Hopefully magically become better. Give us a nice hit. I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever pulled like a super low numbered card out of a mega box. In terms of like an orange, a black, a red, a super. I don't think I have. I wouldn't mind doing that right here, right now. So like I've said, here, I'm just going to put the Jet collection up there on top of Pete. Way we have more room to show off the cool hits. image variation, autograph, or low numbered parallel. Right here, please. All right, I don't see color. Give us something nice. Mitch Jebb. Nice Arun for the Phillies. Cobb Hightower. Luis Angel Acuna. And Joffrey. Well, we didn't get any of them, but we did get some decent names, which is at least a plus. But I was hoping for something a little bit better than that right there. I just cut a new case for some of the boxes that I'm sending to Chicago. Like I said, I'm planning on doing at least one break while I'm there, maybe two. It all depends on if the setup is good. Like if it's conducive to what I like to do. I don't mean to be picky, but I'm very much a creature of habit, and I just have a feeling, I know me, and I'm going to be overwhelmed and overstimulated while I'm there, and I think there's just going to be a ton of excess noise and things like that, so I might only do one break while I'm there. It all depends. Oh, I grabbed the Braves, not the Phillies. My bad. Buff City Soap in Utah? I don't think so. I mean, maybe. All right. Now it's time for Jumbo versus Jumbo. We'll start off with the Bowman Jumbo and then finish with the Topps Chrome since that's a newer release. Both are pretty expensive. 6, Rooster, what's happening? Rooster, with you and Dana in here, I might be able to carry on a little bit more of a conversation than just yapping to myself. Dana and I have been chatting, which is nice. I remember back in the day when I used to not have anybody in the lives, and it was kind of brutal for a little while. Because you can only talk about so many things before you go crazy. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I don't think we have them out here. I thought it was like a brand or something. Alrighty, Locklear's the last paper card. Rockstar Rookies, Jacob Wilson. VIP Aiden Miller. Anderson Brito. Lynn. Richard Maddock. Carlos Tavares. Cam Sullivan. On the back, number 39, Owen Cassie. Come on, give us something nice out of here. Hate to say it, I think that was a pretty whiffing first pack. I mean, I know we got the Jacob Wilson, but I got a feeling we're going to get a better Jacob Wilson card out of that Topps Chrome box. Oh, the Bob Ross cards. So if I had one complaint about the Bob Ross cards, I love the design. I don't like that a lot of them are sticker autos. That's one thing I wish they were on card, personally. Because I think they're neat. If I'm going to spend that much money, I really want an on-card auto. Alright, Chris Sale's the last paper. And oh, we got a yellow right there and a red rookie. Kumar Rocker. Yellow. Ooh, true yellow auto. Come on. Give me a nuke. Give me a nuke. Christian Moore. 6 of 75. That, my friends, is a mini team. Austin, nice hit. Like I said, we're going to hit big. We're going to hit big today. You never get these? Never get what? Rangers, and take down a numbered card for the Angels and replace it with a numbered auto. Good start, Austin. Alrighty, Aiden Miller, Peyton Eels, Nick Kurtz. Nice, J.J. Weatherholt, Reptilian, Braden Montgomery for the W Sox. On the back, number 94, James Triantos. And no numbered paper, but we might be able to get some good names. Didier Fuentes, Jonah Tong, Slade Caldwell, and Owen Wild. Nice. Starting bid's $10 for the paper. If you don't want it, I'll keep it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want it's actually harder than it looks to build them because you want it to be worthwhile for it's like if you hit a team, all the teams are worth more than the buy-in. But when you've got a big team like we did with the Nationals, it's tough when, to keep spots below. I mean, thankfully, Roland picked up the White Sox because I would have felt bad if, spots are $45 and it's like, oh, sweet, I hit a team. And it's like, oh, I hit a $20 team. I know it's better than nothing, but you know what I mean? I always try to make the minis worthwhile for everyone. Alrighty, Jackson Job's the last paper on the vets and rookies. Acuna's home run house. Haven, just kidding. Oh, hello, A's. Steven Echeverria on the first Bowman auto. Thought that was going to be a base card right there. A's, Roland. A's are definitely a bigger team in this break with the Jacob Wilson hunt. Alrighty, Robert Kalaz, Javier Magulin, Walker Jenkins, Shimmy Shimmy Coco Boo. Okay, Walker Jenkins, Osbel Gonzalez, Malcolm Moore. On the back, number 30, Xavier Isaac. And let's see who we got in here. Gary Gilhill. And Arun. 10 on Pape. Sounds good, Roost. At least the bright side of me going to Bath and Body Works and Ulta today is that I get rewarded with lunch. Pete was the last paper one. Chase Burns, very important prospect. Your sound is connected to? Well, good. All right. Cade Horton, Nate Nankiel, O'Neill Perez. We got something back here. Gregory Barrios. We got ourselves a little fuchsia. 124 of 199. George Klassen for the Angels. Another one for Austin. Well, dude, yeah, it's Walmart. I intentionally have Walmart outfits. And by that, I mean very two. Rebecca, I think you might be delayed by a bunch. Maybe? I hope you're still not driving to New Orleans. Don't pull a Rooster and Dana, and don't chat and drive, please. Top 100, number 100, Carson Bench. Left. Oh, Rebecca, you're I think you're picking your pack from like 20 minutes ago. Let me shoot you a message. Rippin' Bowman. Absolutely. Yeah, 25 Bowman Jumbo, and then we got a Topps Chrome Jumbo after this. I do not make you text and drive, Dana. Alrighty. Let's see if we got any other notable names in the papers section. Johnny Level, nice. Oh, I just did the exact opposite. I put all the non-notables in. Yeah. Brain going crazy. Trying to get the bar to join in. Click pause and then click live. Interesting. Here, 1 sec. Dang it. Of course she's driving. Quit. All y'all need to stop texting and driving or chatting and driving. Goodness, he's so demanding. No, I'm not. Greatness loading, Bryce Eldridge. Samuel Basalo, I shall testify. John Nixon Garcia, Seaver King, Yeremy Cabrera, David Ortiz Jr., Jose Perdomo. I'm a bully. All right. All right. Number 25, Kevin McGonigal. Ooh, I saw a little sky blue back there. Who we got? Thomas White. PJ. All right. Behind Mr. Jeb, we've got a card number to 499. Who's it going to be? Ooh, Jang. He is number 72 of 499 for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Matt came in clutch last night picking up the Dodgers. Hopefully we can hit something nice. Rebecca, good. I hope you drive safe, please. Trust me, you are not the first person to ever do that. We shall report him. Start a class action lawsuit of me being a bully. Love that. Your Honor, I would like to file a lawsuit against Trent because he is mean. You know you have to have legal bounds as to why you're filing a lawsuit, right? But he's mean, Your Honor. Jang it. All right, Rookie of the Year favorites, Rhett Lauda. Greatness loading, Dylan Cruz, Jackson Humphreys, Jack Penny, Alejandro Rosario, Yumin Lin, Caleb Lomavita. On the back, number 65, Drake Baldwin. He's already playing pretty decent. Wide open. Nice. Eduardo Quintero has been playing out of his mind. Charlie Condon. Nice. Okay, if you're the passenger, that's fine. That's fine. If you're driving, we got problems. That's our excuse. Okay, no. We're gonna stick with the ARE on that one. Use that for hour now. ARE. We have receipts. All right, still got one more auto in here. First one was really good. Second one was okay. Now let's see if our third can be a nuke. Alrighty. We did it again, folks. This is what I'm talking about. I wanted this break to be fantastic. If I'm not mistaken, that right there is a Celestial super short print. If I'm not mistaken, right behind Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and it's going to be Luis Angel Acuna Michael. That is freaking sick. I'm sorry, crystallized super short print, not Celestial. I always goof up the name. Second one we have ever pulled. I love it. I'm going to have to see how much that's going for and maybe make an offer on that. Rigged. Dylan Cruz, Rookie of the Year favorites. Max Clark, VIP. Dadgum, Jesus made. Chase Burns, Kyle DeBarge, Christian Campbell, Yancel Luis. On the back, number 68, Jacob Melton. And no notable papers. Yeah, I mean, he's a fun chase, in my opinion. I've got a couple bids out on eBay for cool things of his. I actually just won his rookie Golden Mirror super short print, which I'm excited for. What did you say? They come mow my lawn. Is that what you said? And we still got another auto in here. Hopefully we can get a big name. Alrighty. Ooh, red rookie. Nats. Dylan Cruz. Sasaki strikeout showroom. Cobb Hightower. Colt Emerson. Way back. Chase Hampton. Alex Mooney. Pan on the back. Number 9, Ethan Salas. And let's see if we can make this paper spot a little bit more juicy. Franklin Arias, that will help. This really is a sweet card though. Yeah, I can't say that I have ever gone to Walmart and weighed the packs. What's funny is, I mean, even here in Utah where there's very little crime, they still have all the sports cards locked up, like behind kind of like one of those like electronics sections where you got to ask them to like unlock it. So thankfully people can't like open up stuff. Oh, are you saying I do it? Yeah, I actually go to my LCS with my scale and I say, give me all of your boxes. I'm gonna weigh every single box. That's typically how it goes. All right, first up, Rockstar Rookies, Haesung Kim. VIP KG, Lazaro Montez, Ugarte, Jacob Breshnan, Zach Showalter. Ooh, is that a gold reptilian? It is 14 of 50. Ugarte for the Kansas City Royals. Rebecca. The scales Trent has in for shipping only. Well, no, I've got my Walmart one, my Target one, my LCS one, my... gosh, where else sells cards? I think I've seen people post that Ace Hardware sells cards. So, yeah, I've got a scale for there. It's all calibrated based on the altitude of the store. I'm serious about when I weigh my retail. Alrighty. Number 4, Marcelo. And let's see who else we got. Luis Pena. Dadgum, Jesus made. Oh, man. I think I made a oopsie whoopsie. Yep, sure did. Thankfully, it wasn't bad. I accidentally took all the cards that I intended to sleeve and I put them in my regular pile. But I fixed it. We're good. You probably should. I'm so dumb I wouldn't even know what to look for weighing cards. I wouldn't either. I mean, I feel like each pack is different. Like if there's one more just regular card in there, which happens all the time, you know, the inclination is like, oh my gosh, there's a hit in there, but it's probably just Topps goofing up. One that plugs into the phone, it's real small. I mean, you could just use a kitchen scale. That's what I use for shipping. Alrighty, Marcos Torres, Mariano, Bryce Rainier, Emil Morales, Arun, number 76, Theo Gillen, and nobody really notable. Yeah, I don't think I've done that, especially with like a box time. Yeah, and the thing is, like, the heavy boxes, it's... The thing that I don't think folks understand is, like, the thickness in cards this year is the same. So, whether it be an autograph or a base card. So, for 2023, the hit cards were thicker. But this year and last year, they haven't been. And it's like, hey, if you're ripping a product where you could get a patch, sure, you could weigh it and notice if there's a patch in there, but... in all reality, most of the time, patches aren't gigantic hits, so. Alright. Oh, alright, base auto. Here we go. Nice. Arun. I've been taking care of all these Aruns over here, and now Chris is getting Arun Escobar. First Bowman auto. He's a player who has been playing pretty well. Ooh, that would be... Oh, I bet you they do. Those little security tags? I mean, I bet you there are a couple ounces, so they might do something. Leo, Sebastian Walcott, Luis Pena, Braylon Payne, Luke Sinnard, on the back, number 59, Spencer Jones, and nobody super notable. Still rigged. I mean, darn good box. Obviously, I wish we didn't get 2 base autos, but the Arun is solid, the Christian Moore is solid, and of course the crystallized is pretty epic. We still got one more pack to go. Let's see if we can hit a nice low-numbered card. Sounds good, Rebecca. We'll have fun. Alrighty, behind Seeger, we've got Woods, World of Wax. Schwellenbach, Rockstar Rookies. McGonigal, Greatness Loading. Christian Moore, VIP. 4 inserts. Briseño. That C Moore be best hit in value-wise. Hell of a sentence there, Kyle. Briseño. James Tibbs III. Montilla. Caminiti. Mitch Jebb. I would actually argue that the Celestial, or the Crystallized probably is. Savage, number 87. At least it should. Much harder to pull. The Moore's a non-first Bowman auto. But it's fine. What happened to Cam Smith? I don't know. I haven't been following him super close, to be honest. I looked for my picture of my case hit trend. Sounds good, Rebecca. Let's see if we can do something. I mean, we haven't pulled any, like, home field advantages or anything like that out of the jumbos yet. We did pull a Radiating Rookie, which I'm not sure if it's a case hit or not, but we'll see. Dang, phone said it twice. The phone is trying to sabotage you. All right, 2025 Topps Chrome Jumbo. 3 autos coming out of here. Hoping for a big auto. We've not hit a big auto yet. I mean, let's just be honest, we haven't. We've hit a lot of, some of the no-name rookies, but not too many big ones. We also haven't hit any of the legend autos, which I am very much hoping we can hit one. Now, I did do some digging, and I can confirm that the legend autos are not just in Breakers Delight boxes. So they are in both hobby and jumbo. They're not in retail, though. Alrighty, Tristan Casas, Pedro Leon, Chris Sale, Jaron Duran, Jameson Tyone. We got a green. Royce Lewis to 99, 69 of 99, Minnesota. Michael. Ellie De La Cruz, all etch. Power Players, Marte. Refractor of Andrew Vaughn, Darren Baker, and Juan Soto. That's only in Delight? No, it's not. The best odds to pull them are in Breakers Delight. You can look up the odds on Topps' website, and they've got a big Excel sheet that goes through it all. But yeah, you can still pull them out of hot. That was last year. They were Breakers Delight exclusives, but they didn't announce that at first, and people were pissed, including me, because I was like, hey, I have no intentions of ripping Breakers Delight boxes, so like what's going on? And a lot of people were upset, and so they said, all right, we're going to change it next year, and I'm thankful that they did. DJ, Anthony Santander, Jacob deGrom, CJ Abrams. I see an Aqua Wave. I think that's going to be our first auto. Let's go from the back. Jurickson Profar, Carlos Rodriguez, Lindor Refractor, Power Players, Kobe Mayo, Future Stars, Mason Wynn. And who do we have right here? Phillies, Mick Abel, 42 of 199. I know there's a lot of rookie pitcher autos, but Mick Abel's not a bad one. Thankfully, he is not 45 years old like some of the other ones. What's weird? Oh, I for sure was, because I wanted to chase the legend autos. Mick Abel. Yeah, first round pick in the 2020 draft, so solid. Phillies with 2 autos. Chris, looking good for you. Interesting. I mean, to be fair, the jumbos are crazy. I mean, they're probably both super expensive. Alrighty. Will Warren, Paul Skeens rookie cup. Nice Ben Rice rookie. Imanaga rookie cup. Gavin Sheets. Brenton Doyle. 90 Arenado Prism. Top France. Michael Hellman refractor. Andres Chaparro. And Luis Garcia Jr. Yeah, 'cause, I mean, I had a 24 Topps Chrome Jumbo that sat on my shelf for a few weeks because I was waiting for Chrome release day to do that 3 years of Jumbos. And I mean, it went up a lot. I could have charged more for it, but I was like, there's no need. That's the problem with a lot of breakers is they will. There was like 2 haters, Kyle. It's fine. I'm not the First Amendment police. It's fine. People can say what they like. Jean Kenzie Noel, Lars Nootbaar, Drew Thorpe, Freddie Peralta, Shohei Ohtani. $20 bill for Matt. Reese Hoskins. Well, it's not confirmed yet. All etched Lindor. River Ryan rookie prism. Conine refractor. Gordon Grafecco and Seiya Suzuki. Yeah, I mean it was really just one dude, and I replied to him, and he's like it's a non-first Bowman auto. It doesn't matter. Like nobody cares about this. Blah blah blah. He's like I've been in this hobby for 20 something years, and I know that this is worthless. And so I just responded to him. And I just said I should make you a group expert. And a few people got that I was being sarcastic, which I thought was hilarious. But $5.75. I don't even know if that's a good price or a bad price. Yeah, John, the crystallized super short print of Luis Angel Acuna. Gonna grade it? Probably not. That's one thing that folks like really don't understand. Like the obsession with grading. You don't need to grade everything to maximize value, especially for like new hits. Like, I guarantee you a James Wood auto from 25 Topps Chrome, if you sold it today, and if you pulled 2 of them, you sold one today and you graded one and it comes back a 9, I bet you the one you sell today is going to sell for more. You don't need to grade everything. Corey Seager, Justin Henry Malloy, Ronel Blanco, Bobby Witt Jr., Blake Snell, Logan Driscoll's gonna be our next auto for the Tampa Bay Rays. James, nice one. Oh, he said it like 5 times already, John. All right, so we've got one aqua auto and one base auto. Is this stand just jacked up? Yeah. What? No, they're not. What do you mean PSA 9s are hard to get? PSA 9s are super easy to get. It's harder to get a 10 than a 9. You just have to, like, just have experience sending stuff in. And basically, like, the go-to answer people always ask me all the time, should I grade this card? And they send me pictures. I'm like, I can't tell you by looking at pictures. If I look at a card with my naked eye and I see a flaw, I'm not sending it. That's the go-to answer. I mean, seriously, if you can see a flaw with your naked eye, don't send it. If you can't see a flaw, there's a good chance it could be a 9 or a 10. Simple as that. Well, they've been more strict since November. It actually is pretty tough to get a 1. All right, Future Stars Westberg, Shea Langoliers Prism, Wheeler Refractor, Leo Jimenez, and Cedric Mullins. Yeah, they started their new campaign in November of 24. People didn't notice it until Jeff Wilson made a post. I think that's a good idea, Rebecca. That green wave. Like I said, if you can't see any flaws with it with the naked eye, send it. Bryce Terang, Kevin Alcantara for the Cubbies, Brandon Lowe, Shane Bieber, Ryan McMahon, Aqua, Ozzy Albies, 98 of 299. That's Dana. Grade them all? No. I went to a local card show last weekend, and a couple people had like hundreds of graded cards. Hundreds. And I don't think any of them were over $50 in value. What I mean by that is, know what you're sending before you send it off. If something is a 10 and it's worth $30 in a 10, please don't send it. You're asking to lose money. Fortune 15 Jordan. Unless you're keeping it for your PC, then whatever I say doesn't matter. Grade what you want to grade, but if your intent is to resell and it's only like a $30 card in a 10, don't do it. All right, Sam Alderkey, Spencer Steer, Nick Sogard, and Matt Olson. And that's just genuine, honest advice, because if it comes back a 9, you're like, great, I just lost. Not only did I lose having that card for the last 4 months, but I also just lost $10. So it's tough. Red Rocket grading. As long as nobody's eating any wolf meat. All right. We've got 2 autos this far, right? Yep, 1 base and 1 Aqua Wave. Let's see if we can get something lower numbered. Cade Povich, Zach Neto, Yoshi, Garrett Crochet, Mike Trout. Nice! Our first all-etch rookie rush, and it's going to be Ariel Amador. This looks awesome this year. This looks really good. Colorado, Corey. Nice. Yeah, you can still find some gems in there, but that's the thing, is like the obsession with slabs, I think, will partially be the downfall of sports cards. I do. Because there are things that should be graded. I think vintage should be graded, and I think anything over $1,000 should be graded. I personally don't send anything that's below $50 to get graded. I don't typically. J-Ram, unless it's for my PC. Semyon Prism, Dylan Dingler Refractor. We'll top load that. Nestor Cortez and Yilbert Diaz. I have a special RC. Wait till you see Blackout card. Huh? Are you talking about the Shadow Edge? I hit one in a break and I pulled one when we were ripping. If that's what you mean. But I'm not sure I've heard of the Blackout. Yes? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I pulled an Aaron Judge and then I hit a Lindor in a break for me. Jung-Hoo Lee, Jake Bloss, Corbin Burns, Carlos Correa, Francisco Alvarez, Trey Turner, Power Players, Jacob Wilson, Montero Prism, Trey Sweeney Refractor, I like that better, Brooks Lee Rookie, and Ryan Jeffers. Yeah, they are pretty cool looking. I was hoping to hit an Ultraviolet Francisco Lindor auto, but I know that the odds of pulling that are super slim to none. But I also hit a green all-edge rookie rush of Luis Angel Acuna. I was in a jumbo case break, and I didn't hit any autos, but I mean, I'm super happy with those two. Yeah, that's a stupid comment. I understand what he's trying to say, but it's a stupid comment. For sure. Like, sure, if something's in an older slab and it's very noticeably off-centered, but it still gets a 10, yeah, it's probably worth less. But it's still in a 10. Ooh, Gold Wave. This will be our, if this is ink, this will be our lowest numbered auto this far. All right, Richard Fitz, Julio, Valente, IKF, U Darvish. I don't even want to peek it. Corbin Carroll, Orelvis Martinez, Alec Bohm Refractor, Fortune 15 Roki Sasaki, All Etch Paul Skeens, and show me a pretty Gold Wave here. Here we go. Padres, Xander Bogaerts, 48 of 50 on the Gold Wave. Slam Diego, Steven. Well, I get it, Dana. Why wouldn't you put that behind a paywall? Thus far, our lowest numbered card has been. It was a really nice one, in my personal opinion. We did pull a Juan Soto Black Lava to 10, which is pretty epic. But we haven't pulled any super low numbered autos yet. Still got one more in this box. We could do it here. Grant Holmes, Josh Bell, Zach Gallen, King Tuck, Mike Talkman. Ooh, refractor auto? I think so. Hunter Fiducia, 214 of 499. Matt, hitting some ink. Alrighty, future stars Yamamoto. Vlad Power Players, Real Muto Refractor. There's Matt Shaw and Luis Arias. Beats me. We'll see in 5 days if he gets moved or not. I mean, Zach Gallen and Eugenio Suarez are the two big names that it seems like everybody's shopping. So. How about Ryan McMahon to the Yankees? That was an interesting move. Yankees did need a third baseman. All right, Cam Meisner, Miguel Vargas, Nick York, Tyler Stevenson, Emmanuel Clase, Jeremy Pena, All-Etch Julio, nice Waldrop Prism, Schneemann Refractor, Narvaez, and Pete Fairbanks. Narvaez. Why did I say Narvaez? Omar Narvaez. Narvaez, an interesting player who, in case anybody missed it, he was the reason why, I forget who they were playing, but walk-off catcher's interference, which was a pretty funny moment, in my opinion. Zach is good, really good. He's not bad. I mean, he's much better in, like, 2022. But if he can have a bit of a bounce back, then yeah. All right, Josh Hader. I have something. Schwellenbach, Spencer Horwitz, Kirby, J.P. Crawford, Josh Young, Skeens, 90, Clayton Claus, Prism, Iriarte Refractor, Aaron Shunk, and Andres Jimenez. Decent box. Not the best, not the worst. I wouldn't go that far, Dana. Alright, and let's finish off with a good repack. This one does feel a little hefty, so hopefully there's something good in here. Best of luck, everybody. Alright, cleared for takeoff. Oh yeah, that is hefty. Maybe a double. Oh, it's either a super duper thick one touch or we got two one touches in there. Two one touches, and one of them is thick. Let me see a patch auto for one of them. All right, I think we're facing this way. We'll start with the thin one first. The thinner one. Oh, I see a Pirates hat. Paul Skeens, blue rookie, 102 of 150 for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Mike, nice. Pirates hadn't hit yet. And what is this thick one? Nice. Andy Pettit, patch auto, 1 of 40. New York Yankees. Michael. That's good. Taking down a Ben Rice for that. That is Rooster. Is this from Dynasty? Oh no, Definitive Collection. Wow. So that's not a cheap box at all. At all. All right, let's recap this. glad we hit for a few folks. Obviously, wish we could hit for everyone. But I think we got some good hits around the horn for some folks. If I didn't hit for you, I'm sorry. All right, let's see. $4.99. Close enough. That is our first all-etch rookie rush, though, which was kind of nice. I guess we'll go here. Here we go. Ben Rice, Spencer Schwellenbach, Daniel Schneemann Refractor, Waldrop Prism, Matt Shaw, Fortune 15 Sasaki, Brooks Lee, Trey Sweeney Refractor, Power Players Wilson, Dingler Refractor, Schwellenbach Rockstar Rookies, Big Christmas, River Ryan Prism, Woods World of Wax, Luis Pena, Arun Mojo, Arun Base, Kevin Alcantara, Dylan Cruz Rookie of the Year favorites, Sasaki Strikeout Showroom, Dylan Cruz, Rookie of the Year favorites, Jesus Made, Luis Angel Acuna Mojo, Greatness Loading Cruz, Rockstar Rookies Sasaki, Rockstar Rookies Wilson, Owen Wild Reptilian, few Mojos, Jace Young, John Ixton Garcia, Joffrey, Slade Caldwell first, Weatherholt first, Big Christmas Mojo, Griffin Conine Refractor, and a couple red rookies, Kumar Cruz, and then Braden Montgomery Reptilian. For the numbereds and the autos, Jangit to $4.99, Owen Wild to $4.99, Klassen to $1.99, Hayden Alvarez $2.99, excuse me, Albies to $2.99, Royce Lewis to $99, Xander to $50, All-Etch Rookie Rush Amador, Ugarte to $50, Echeverria base auto, Driscoll base auto, Arun base auto, Fiducia Refractor Auto to $4.99, Mick Abel to $1.99, Christian Moore to $75, Paul Skeens to $150, Luis Angel Acuna Crystallized. And the hit of the break, Andy Pettit Definitive Collection Patch Auto to $40. All right, friends. Well, that wraps it up for me for the next few days. I don't know when I'll be breaking next, but just keep an eye out on the texts in the messenger chat, and I will send something your way. Rooster's in the lead at $10 on all the paper. If there's not any other bids, it will go to him. But I hope if anybody's going to the National, let me know, and I hope to see you there. If not, I will do my best to get some good content out there to where you can kind of feel like you're still there from the enjoyment of your home. Any other paper bids? It was, yeah. I mean, we started with the base card, and then we went to the Mojo, and then we got the auto. So it was a full. And he's one of those dudes. Like, I was watching Let's Talk Wax do like a follow-up video to the names in 25 Bowman, and apparently he has been playing super well. He's gotten a couple promotions. I'm sorry, Brandon. Always wish I could hit for everyone. All right, Roost. Well, paper spot's yours. Easy peasy. Nothing super notable. A couple of like Kevin Alcantara's, but that's it. Wearing your dinosaur suit. All right, peeps. Well, I'm going to get this sorted and shipped out tomorrow. Get some things around the house Monday, and then fly into Chicago on Tuesday. All right. Like I said, if you're going, let me know. Hope to see you there.